Our next speaker for this afternoon session will be sharing insights about Watson's Philippines and their sustainability efforts, partnerships, and collaborations for the health, wellness, and beauty retail sector in the country. So, I'm very excited to hear more about this, and I'm sure all of you are as well. So let's give a warm round of applause to welcome the AVP for Marketing, PR, and Sustainability of Watson's Philippines, Ms. Sharon Decapia.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me clearly? It's okay. So, hi, everyone. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Okay, so hello. Hello, everyone. So I'm Sharon from Watson's Philippines, and I hope to share with you this afternoon how Watson's is driving our sustainability efforts in the health and retail business. So hello, UP. Hello. I hope everyone is doing well. Hello also, I know that there are some students also. I think majority of our students here are also from CEU. Yes? Are you shoppers of Watson's? Yay! Hello also to our professors here in front, and also hello to our audience that are tuned in online. No? I love that it's hybrid now, okay? So it's nice to be here once again, and thank you Manila Bulletin for organizing this and giving us a platform to talk about how urgent sustainability should be talked about now, no? So actually in Watson's, just to share, whenever there's an important initiative or an important project, and you would ask, when is the deadline? The answer is the deadline was yesterday. So that's kind of how we want our customers and even our own people view sustainability, no, with a sense of importance and with a sense of urgency. So this afternoon, again, as mentioned, I hope to share with you how we are driving sustainability efforts in our industry. But before I proceed, I know that you mentioned that most of you are shoppers. Allow me to quickly introduce also Watson's as a brand, just to give context, no, on our initiatives. So we are one of the top health and beauty retailers in the country, the most loved, one of the most loved health and beauty retailers, if I must say, no. So we've been here for 20 years. It's actually our 20th year here in the Philippines. So we're a joint venture between AS Watson's of Hong Kong and SM. So our brand promise has evolved from the original look good and feel great to now look good, do good, and feel great as a call to action to do good for our community, our customers, and the planet. Okay? And we have a strong online and offline footprint, about 1,000 plus stores, nationwide, no? So Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, and of course, a vibrant e-commerce site. We are supported by 9,000 plus employees nationwide, 90% of which are store pharmacists and sales associates. We also have a wide range of health and beauty products, no, almost over 50,000 SKUs in multiple health and beauty retail categories. A strong base of 10 million loyal followers. I hope you all are members of either the Watson's Club or SMAC. And of course, we're very active in social media with 4 million fans. And then finally, as mentioned, we're gearing up our sustainability efforts, which will be the focus of our talk, of my talk this afternoon. So looking at all of this, no, I have to admit that it's quite challenging for a company with as big as Watson's operations to really jumpstart and commit to sustainability initiatives. But it's also actually an advantage being big because it allows us to allocate resources and really commit to more sustainable practices. We also recognize how fortunate we are to be given a platform that can influence our customers to adapt to more sustainable lifestyle. So like most companies, our journey started with CSR before. So corporate social responsibility about 10 years ago, no? But over time, we have developed a more comprehensive and long-term strategy for our business by incorporating environment and social impacts of our activities along with the whole value chain. So let's watch this video to see how we are integrating sustainability in our brand story now.
We want to remind the online attenders that you won't be hearing the audio of the video, but you can check the Manila Bulletin Facebook
When you
after.
think of beauty, what do you see? We see a beautiful that goes deeper than looks. To us, beautiful glows from the inside. It outshines the superficial. It's how we treat ourselves and each other. It's how we live, who we are, and who we can be. At Watsons, we believe in a new kind of beautiful that's good for everyone. We've been looking after people's all-round well-being for more than 180 years. Now, as we look to the future, we can do even more together. So let's reach even further and spread more smiles than ever. Let's continue to protect the beauty of our planet. Let's empower more people to live well and flourish, regardless of race, age, or gender. Let's look after ourselves, those around us, and generations to come, so that our beautiful world stays beautiful. Vitality is the new beautiful. Empowerment is the new beautiful. Opportunity is the new beautiful. Kindness is the new beautiful. The new beautiful is in us all and for us all.
Okay, so now we've organized our sustainability efforts into 3 pillars, which are the planet, the people, and the products. So as you can see here, these are our priorities in driving positive change. So allow me to take you through what each of this means for us in the context of our organization and the industry. So first would be the planet pillar. So planet is all about reducing our environmental impact across the value chain and helping in the fight against the climate crisis. So what does it mean for us? No, so key targets under the planet pillar would be a 30% reduction on electricity intensity by 2030. So electricity intensity is kilowatt hour per square meter consumption. So we track this month on month and we have to make sure that it is declining for us. Second would be we commit to have 40 million bottles recycled by 2030. We also commit to have a 50% reduction of scopes 1 and 2 greenhouse gas emissions versus 2018 by 2030. So we have a number of initiatives under this, which I will share also later. And finally, we're building green stores, which we will be rolling out very soon. Okay, the next pillar would be our people pillar. So our efforts here for people are all about supporting a holistic, positive societal impact. So it's categorized into 2, no? First is about caring for our own employees. So of course, we have to start with our own. So this covers consistent health employee well-being programs. We also commit to help in the creation of 200,000 job opportunities, and we are launching our diversity, equality, and inclusion program by next year. So the second part of people would be supporting our communities, no? So what we commit is 3,300 free surgeries for cleft lip and cleft palate conditions by 2030, and 20,000 beneficiaries of health services and medicines by 2030 as well. And finally, for the products, my personal favorite, it's all about providing safe and quality products and promote a sustainable lifestyle. So our goal is to have 15% of sales from sustainable products by 2025. So we're measuring this again month on month. And as a retailer, we have been doing regular alignments with our suppliers, with our key suppliers, to ensure that they help us in achieving this goal. Notable also that for our own Watson's label products, sino dito ang mga fan ng Watson's tissue, Watson's hand wash, yung lahat ng may Watson's label, no? Our commitment is to have 100% better ingredients by 2025, specific to use of sustainable palm oil and responsibly sourced paper or wood fiber. So these are just some of our targets, and honestly, these are still being refined, no, in alignment with our key stakeholders. So let me take you through some specific milestones or specific actions that we've implemented just this year. No? So for 2023, allow me to highlight some initiatives on people. So first, I'm happy to share that last September, we launched our apprenticeship program in partnership with Punlaan School, no? An NGO that gives opportunities for young, less privileged girls to undergo a TESDA accredited training and join Watson's as a pharmacy assistant after around 6 months. So this will help in creating job opportunities and help empower young girls to jumpstart their career in the health and beauty industry. Next, for our own people engagement initiatives, no, starting last year, we have also tweaked our usual team building and bonding activities to green programs that actually allows or give opportunities for our employees to volunteer for environmental programs. So some examples earlier this year is the International Ocean Cleanup in partnership with SM and our own eco tour and tree planting activity in Mount Puro Nature Reserve in Antipolo. Okay, for our community, we are on our 10th year of partnership with Operation Smile Philippines. We're giving surgeries to kids with cleft conditions. So we've already conducted over 2,000 surgeries since 2013, and more holistic surgical programs are lined up in the coming years. So this is also beyond fixing their smiles, no? It helps transforms their lives and give them a chance at a better life in the future. Okay? The next one is our Alagang Pangkalusugan Medical Missions. So this is closer to our DNA as a pharmacy retailer. So we partner with LGUs and SM Foundation to provide free diagnostic tests and medicines to vulnerable communities, no? So for this year, we've covered over 3,000 patients who were given free medical care and medicines to date. For our planet, okay, with 1,000 plus stores nationwide, consuming electricity, efficient consumption can actually make a huge impact on carbon emissions, no? So energy-saving technology is already being implemented in all our stores. So lahat, naka-LED lights, we have inverter technologies for our air condition and refrigerators, we have air curtains, etc. But also, one way to reduce electricity consumption is the installation of solar panels. And I'm happy to share that we have already installed or rolled out 34 this year out of the 30 target, no? And next year, we will have 100 more solar-powered stores. So we get an ROI for this about 3.5 to 5 years, no? And definitely, savings are already about 2 million for these solar-powered stores. For shopping bags, so yung mga mahilig mag-shop here, so also to help reduce plastic use, no? So about 80% of our stores have already transitioned from offering plastic to paper bag. And our target is to transition 100% by early 2025, no? So we're also promoting bring your own bag to our customers through points reward. So if you go to Watson's and you bring your own bag, demand your 5 points if you're a Watson's Club member. We're also rolling out recycle bins by next year. So we've designed it already this year and pilot tested it. So customers can now drop off empty containers in order to get rewarded with our partner brands. So that's also our way of motivating our customers to help in the protection of our planet. And finally, for products, let's watch this video.
We all have a role to play in saving the Earth together. This can be as easy as introducing sustainable products into our daily lives. Here are the 4 new sustainable alternatives from Watson's. First is clean beauty. This is where we restrict the use of some ingredients going beyond current legislation. Secondly, using sustainable materials in products, such as sustainable palm oil, FSC certified paper, and reducing plastic usage. Thirdly, product packaging that is more environmentally friendly, like no plastic packaging, using FSC paper, bio-based plastics, and post-consumer recycled plastic, i.e. less virgin plastic, is produced. Lastly, creating the habit of reusing and refilling bottles to reduce the amount of waste going to landfills. These steps are all part of AS Watson Group 2030 Sustainability Vision. So let's work together to make this world a better place. Choose sustainable choices with Watson's.
So as mentioned, our goal is to have a 15% sales participation by 2025. But in order to accelerate this, Watson's needs to rally our partner suppliers. So you can see here some of our partner brands that have sustainable choice products in the portfolio of brands that they carry. So just last week, we had a technical briefing with our suppliers to explain the specific steps on product enrollment under this sustainable choice category. So we really hope to grow this in the years to come. We've also strengthened our communication to highlight availability, affordability, and convenience in getting sustainable choice options. Because in reality, these are still the barriers for our customers to adapt to a more sustainable a more sustainable lifestyle. So we make sure also that our content are digestible, relatable materials, and would give tips to our customers on how they can switch to a more sustainable lifestyle little by little. Finally, we've installed refill stations in 2 of our stores, in Mega Mall and North EDSA, that allows our customers to save when they refill their original bottles of Watson's natural products. And while we haven't scaled this up yet, we are pushing for a refill packs that reduces the use of plastic packaging by 75% and also lowers energy production costs. So if you go to Watson's, look for our refill packs. So I'll stop here. And I hope that I was able to give you a glimpse of our actions on sustainability today for our people, community, and the planet. We do recognize that there's still a lot that we have to do, but we are committed to put sustainability on top of our agenda and continuously integrate sustainability into our programs. So thank you, and I hope that you continue to look good, do good, and feel great with Watson's. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Ms. Sharon, for that very insightful presentation. So just to make the most of our time and, of course, having your presence here with us this afternoon, we just have a few questions. Nothing to, everything's based on, walang surprise questions naman dito.
Sana hindi computation.
Hindi naman, walang math.
Okay.
All right, so I guess just touching back on what you mentioned during your presentation. So I think you mentioned that one of the initiatives is definitely the transition now from plastic bags over into paper bags. So just to clarify, so the goal for 2024 is to fully transition 100% into paper, the use of paper bags, is that correct?
Yes, that's early 2025.
Sorry,
so
2025.
we are doing
okay.
it by phase. So right now, we've started this year, 80% of our stores already are no longer giving out plastic bags.
Right.
That's huge because, of course, as you know, our products are big, are
Yes.
quite heavy. So we've transitioned 80% already. By 2024, the second phase. And then finally, by 2025, quarter one, all our stores will no longer be carrying plastics.
Okay, wow.
So that's the commitment. But really, I think the key is to encourage or remind our customers to just either you can decline plastic or just bring your own bag. That's more friendlier for Mother Earth.
Yes,
Anyway.
definitely. Especially if you have your Manila Bulletin tote bag, right?
Yes, you can give them. So you
Exactly. I guess just related to that, Miss Sharon, do you foresee eventually also foregoing the use of paper bags and just outright requiring or asking customers or consumers to just BYOB essentially?
We do it. We are actually intensifying our efforts into encouraging our customers to bring their own bag. So maybe by next year, we'll do it in parallel while we are campaigning. And, it's important also to create awareness for our customers first before we fully transition. But I think we'll have to face it as well. So similar to how we did it in plastic. So, yeah.
Right, great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So for the next question we have, you mentioned also about the concept of the refill initiative. And I think that's also definitely something that in countries like the US and in Europe has really taken up in popularity. But I think one thing that was mentioned also was the use of the refillable packs.
Refillable packs,
So I guess maybe just to touch on that. Do you foresee also that possibly contributing to the waste or because of the fact that they're individual packs instead of just the refillable option that you had, like you bring your own plastic and then just refill it through that?
Yeah, it's true. It is contributing if not disposed properly, but also I think if you compare it to a regular container, it uses 70% less plastic and consumes less energy in terms of production. So the goal actually is not to totally eradicate, but to transition our customers, to educate them on actionable practices that they can do little by little until eventually they'll be able to fully transition as well.
Right.
So we're helping in educating them on those options.
Thank you for that. So I guess really the important thing from both of those questions is the importance of communication and educating consumers and getting them to eventually understand the impact that we all have individually and also how that impacts the environment around us and how we can keep that sustainable. So for our last question, I think you also definitely mentioned the importance of having partners. And having them as part of the initiatives as well. So I guess maybe just a quick question on how do you as Watsons encourage your partners to be able to participate in sustainable products or initiatives? Yeah.
It also boils down to communicating with them because a lot of our companies, of course, we're a retailer. We have big companies and small companies with us and not everyone is on the same page. So as the retailer, we take the lead in terms of driving the conversation, number one, and guiding everyone into taking specific actions. Like, for example, if you're a company, you can actually make your product sustainable. So we guide them in terms of the checklist, registering the details of their products to make sure that these would fall under the sustainable choice categories. So we do a lot of conversations with them. We also share best practices with them. So there might be companies that we carry that are more advanced. Some of the beauty brands that we partner with are more advanced, for example, versus our health brands. So we bring them together and we highlight the different steps and fantastic results so that they get inspired as well.
Great, thank you very much. So it's really about, again, opening up communication and establishing a platform, I guess, right? I think that's the best way to put it, where you can bring all of these different industries and sectors together to kind of share best practices and just unify everyone towards the goal of sustainability. Ms. Sharon, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you also. Salamat.
All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed that presentation as well as the Q&A. So that was from Watsons Philippines and Miss Sharon Decapia. Thank you very much.